Ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs, welcome to the Wheaton North High School 2020 Falcon Marching Band Parent Preview Online Virtual Extravaganza. Hold for applause. All right. We are very excited to be presenting you a snapshot of what we do during camp. Obviously, this camp presented its own challenge in light of the COVID-19 epidemic. I am happy and proud to say that the students and staff worked together to rise above it, and we are excited to be performing for you this evening. Before we get to our performance, I would like to introduce some fantastic people that made this happen, and that we will start with the 2020 Wheaton North High School band staff. You will see them from afar, but they deserve some to be recognized, no doubt. The wind caption heads, the wind staff, laying down the woodwinds were Mr. Kurt McCarrick and Dr. Krista Krause. There they are. Woo! All right. The brass staff were Mr. Mike Kloss and Mr. Jeff Novak. The percussion staff were Anders Hagen, Mike Greco, and Noel Streaker. And, this is last year's list. Let's do that again. The percussion, we can edit this in post, don't worry. All right, the percussion staff is Michael Greco, Noel Streaker, and Nick Rotuno. Our visual caption head was Mr. Anders Hagen. And our color guard, Jan Gazecki and Courtney Gazecki. We were also headed by a fantastic leadership team that helped their fellow students and peers through this camp, and they will be helping throughout the season. And we are very excited to introduce them to you today. In the flute section, we have Molly Daniel, Sarah Park, and Emma Simpson. In the clarinet section, we have Katie Elman, Evelyn Elmer, and Abby Wells. In the alto sax section, we have Tyler Crowley and Maddie Galicchio. In the tenor sax section, we have Eli Bornstein and Jacob Horn. In the trumpet section, we have Devin Ray and Zach Ray. Laying down operations is Dylan Estes, Jesse Kemetmuller, and Rihanna Richley. In the mellophone section, we have Sam Fries. Yeah! There's only 3, but they are mighty. In the low brass section, we have TJ Chabot and Tyler Webb. In the sousaphone section, we have Tegan Hebert. In the battery, we have Jacob Chang and Mark Liebenau. In the front ensemble, we have Will Kanker and Margaret Clegg. In the color guard, we have Aaron O'Connor. On the podium are our drum majors, Sophie Cho, Allison Taylor, and Evelyn Winchell. Ladies and gentlemen, your leadership team for 2020. All right, so to begin our demonstration, we're going to show you a little bit. We develop, of course, our music abilities at marching band camp, but we also have to learn and develop our marching technique as well. I'm going to kick it over down to the field to Mr. McCarrick, who's going to do a little marching demonstration for us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here starts our basics exercises for today. So, usually during band camp, what we do is we break down all of our moves. We go in, we practice our small little sections, every little movement that we do, from slides, forward marching, backwards marching, etc. And we usually find some sort of little exercise that we can do. So we're going to give you an example of that today. And today we'll be working on part of the asterisk drill, but we'll just be doing the plus. So guys, be ready for some forwards and backwards, and then some backwards and forwards, and some slides. Okay, we'll be working on that, just pinning that down. So to start, let's do the first part of this plus. Let's do forward 8 and then backwards 8. Set. Excellent, and we've got the whole staff on board during basics. We've got our leadership team as well, stepping out and helping others. So in this case, we can make the comment, guys, let's go for a snap your horns up, snap your horns down. Think about that upper body carriage. Make sure that our feet are in time, and make sure that we're isolating all those techniques as we march. Here we go, let's try that again. Forward 8, then backwards 8. Set. Very nice. Executing those together very well. Okay, let's add the right part of the asterisk. We're usually just going to the right. So this will be and on the slides, guys, why don't you, once I say the command, why don't you repeat it back to me? We'll do right slide 8, or forward right slide 8, backwards left slide 8. Set. Very nice. Don't forget how that is a touch weight too, because we're going from a forward march, then a touch and a weight, and then we go to the backwards march. So this is going to be just like the forwards and backwards, but in a slide formation. So we're going forward slide, then backwards slide. Let's try that same move again. Set. Good. Guys, as we go into a backward step, remember we need to do a little bit more of a reach with that step because it feels a little bit awkward as we're walking backwards. We're not used to doing that, so make sure we do that full reach. Okay, let's see if we can demonstrate that in this next part. This next part is going to be straight backwards 8, then straight forwards 8. So we'll go back 8, then forwards 8. Yeah, let's try that again. Back 8, forwards 8. Set. I'm seeing too many people do a lean when we get to that last step. When we get to 7, 8, we're kind of leaning forward. Make sure we continue all the way through the move. We got a firm plant in the right foot to stop our momentum, then we take it forward. All right? So make sure that we're not doing any kind of bending at the waist. Let's try that again, guys. That's backwards 8, forwards 8. Set. All right, we're nearing the end of this first little exercise here. So let's do the last part of the plus sign. So we're gonna go. It'll be a backwards to the left and then a forwards to the right. So that will be back left slide 8, forward right slide 8. Point in the direction that you'll move first, and you will be leading with your heels. So this will go that way into a backward step. So here we go. Set. Great. Okay, relax for a second. And now we're going to put the whole thing together and execute this whole plus sign. So if you guys can see me, I'll come to the front left here. To do the entire plus sign, we're going to go forwards 8, backwards 8, front slide right 8, back slide left 8, backwards 8, backwards left 8, forwards right 8. So we'll just call this plus sign drill. Here we go. Let's try it. Set. That's right. You can call the moves out and help each other out if you want.
All right, band, great job.
And basics.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. McCarrick. Excellent job, band. Relax. Go ahead and grab a gush of water, and then let's demonstrate some of our show. So, folks, as the band is grabbing just a little bit of water, so it's a little bit warm today, we are going to perform the first two movements of our show. We are doing a Beatles show this year that we are lovingly calling Beatlemania. The first movement begins with the Magical Mystery Tour and then goes into Lady Madonna. And then our second movement is the tour de force from the Revolver album entitled Eleanor Rigby. We have a third and fourth movement that we still have yet to learn, that we are hoping for the opportunity to learn later on this season, which is a ballad, which would be Blackbird and Yesterday, and then we end with the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band reprise, followed by The End, which is the end of Abbey Road. So very cool show, some great arrangements of timeless music, and we are very excited to perform it for you today. We will do one solid rep, and then we have a special surprise for our first year members, and then we will dismiss. So here we go, band. This is top of the show. Are you excited, band? The band has done a tremendous job learning this show and drill. We have a decreased schedule for band camp. As you know, we've rehearsed about 5 hours a day. Usually for band camp, we rehearse about 10 hours a day. So with half the time, the band has really used that time efficiently and is already performing at a very high level, and we are very proud of all of them. Aren't we, staff?
Yes. Concert block or set one?
I'm sorry?
Concert block or set one?
Set one. Yeah, we're at set one. We're going for it. Yeah, we're going for set one. You ready, band? Let's go to standby, please. You may remove your masks if you're a wind player, okay? All right, here we go. This is the show. Joining us from Wheaton, Illinois is the Wheaton North High School Falcon Marching Band. Their 2020 program is Beatlemania, featuring works by the Beatles. The first movement is entitled Magical Mystery Tour and Lady Madonna, followed by Eleanor Rigby. Under the direction of drum majors Sophie Cho, Allison Taylor, and Evelyn Winchell, Wheaton North is proud to present the Wheaton North High School Falcon Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Falcon Marching Band. All right, guys, great job. Great job. This has been a phenomenal camp, and I am very proud of all of you. Wonderful. Seniors, could I please have you to the front? Put your masks on, please, and head to the front. And underneath the drum major podium, you will see the Blue Note signs that you received 4 years ago, or you didn't receive those very signs, but you have signs. Could you please pick up a couple, and we're going to distribute them to our first-year members. Could I please get a staff member that has a phone with a camera on it to come up to the bleachers? We're going to take pictures of our first-year members with their yard signs. Ladies and gentlemen, can we hear it for our fantastic senior class, the class of 2021? And can we hear it for our first-year members? First-year members, tremendous job at camp. Great job. If you are a first-year member, please put on your mask at this time and come on down. And there's a senior that has a yard sign with your name. You put this on in your yard as a proud band member. And then once you have your yard sign, stay on the track, and we're going to take your picture. Great job. Sophomores and juniors, at this time, put your masks on, and we're going to bring it in and dismiss in just a moment. Great run, band. Proud of you. If you are a first-year member and you received your Blue Note, go to the front of the track, find Dr. Krause. Okay, if you are a first-year member, find Dr. Krause. Make sure you have your mask on. Okay, and gather around. We're going to take your picture. Hold up your yard sign. Find Dr. Krause. Okay. There you go. There you go. And you guys want to compress just a little bit, maybe form a second row, okay? And we're going to take a picture. Looking good, first-year members. You did great this week. All right. Excellent job, guys. Bring it in, band. That's a wrap on camp, everybody. Let's dismiss. Come on, bring it in. I mean, a social distance in. You know what I mean. We'll tape after we get tape after we dismiss. Bring it in, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, band, if I could have your attention, please. Listen up. Hey, band. Great job, band. I'm so proud of you over camp. I can't wait to work with you again. Again, next week, there is no rehearsal, so rest up. And I'm still working with administration to get our rehearsals scheduled. But there's a very good chance that our next rehearsal will be 1 week from Tuesday, which I believe is August 18th, okay? Right now, that's tentative. I'll send out something for you guys, but that looks like the possible tentative date. Again, I am so proud of all of you. Okay, continue to be safe. Okay, safe social distance. Make sure your mask is on at all times. Be safe when you come home. The reward this year for a job well done is more band. Okay, and I hope to do more band with you guys because this is a fantastic group of individuals, and I know I speak on behalf of the staff. We loved working with you this week, and we can't wait to work with you again. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. All right, man, that is a wrap on camp. Let's dismiss. Who's doing it? All right, Rachel. Yes, awesome job. Great job, Rachel. Awesome job, man. Please, before you go, get your tape, okay? Pick up, get your tape, and that's a wrap. Thank you, folks. Drum majors, if there are any unclaimed signs, just put them in the box in there and bring them in on the wagon. Thank you. Parents, thank you very much. That concludes our broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it.